In this video, we're going to show you how to install the exterior door mirrors on your Toyota Camry located on the front doors. With the door panel open, we're going to go ahead and use our trim tool here to go ahead and get right on the back side, push this in, and then twist it, popping this up. Now we're just releasing some plastic retainers, and I'm going to lift it up and pull it back. Going to flip it over. You're going to have two connectors on the back side. There's going to be a little retainer button here. You're going to press that in and then pull that white connector out. Do the same on this one here. Pinch and pull. Using your trim tool, I want to go ahead and pop the sail panel trim right here. You're just releasing this blue retainer button. Go ahead and set that aside. Remove the armrest pad by using your trim tool. Get it between the pad and the door panel itself. Go gently lift this up. There's going to be a tab right inside here. You're just going to use your fingertip and push it in. Wiggle it up and out. Set that aside. Using a Phillips head screwdriver, we want to loosen and remove the two door panel screws here. One here and one here. Now inside the pull here, I'm going to go ahead and pull this out. I'm going to use my trim tool, and I'm going to get right inside here and pry this cover out, popping that out. That's going to expose a Phillips head screw. We're going to use our screwdriver to go ahead and loosen and remove this. And go ahead and set that aside. We're going to be reusing that later on. Now I want to go ahead and pop our door panel off. I'm going to run my fingers along the inside section here of the door panel, run it down into the corner, and then just give it a little tug. Work your way around the perimeter, releasing the plastic retainers. And then work your way up both sides. Then once you feel that the whole door panel is rocking back and forth on the upper sill area, we're going to lift it up and off. Good, pull this off. And our door handle will pop out on the back side. And go ahead and set that door panel to the side. To gain access to the three nuts securing the mirror to the door shell itself, you're going to start by popping this rubber grommet off right here. That's going to give us access to two of the nuts here. Then we want to go ahead and pop this cover off here. There is one 10mm bolt right here holding this in place. Want to go ahead and remove this panel here. Use our trim tool. I'm going to come around to the back side of this panel. Pop out the retainer button on the top. On the back side, there's just the little clips here that hold it into place. So we can drop that down out of the way. That's going to give us access to the third 10mm bolt inside there. So let's go ahead and use our 10mm socket and extension with our ratchet to loosen and remove this hardware. Before we remove the last nut here, we want to pay attention to this wire harness that comes down for the mirror. Now this is held in place by a plastic retainer. We use our trim tool to go ahead and release this. Go ahead and pop that out. And on the back side of this cover, I want to go ahead and disconnect this harness. Gonna press in that little tab there and pop that out. Let's now go ahead and remove the third and final nut here. As you do this here, the mirror will start to drop away from the door. Just gonna hold the mirror in place while we remove this nut. And grab that mirror and slowly work that off of the door. Work that harness up and out. Take the pigtail from the mirror, feed it into the door shell. Now you do need to guide it forward of the brace here. Now as we pull that down and in, I want to go ahead and guide the mirror onto the body of the vehicle. I'm going to take one of the nuts, install it into the socket while holding that mirror up in place. Feed it up and in. And I'm going to get the upper nut started first. Go ahead and get that lower one started here. Get that last one started. And you do want to just make sure that these are good and snug. You don't want to over tighten them. Once that bottoms out, just give it a little bit more. You're going to feel that nut bottom out. And that's pretty solid there. Something like this, you don't have to use a power tool on. You don't want to break the mirror base at all. Now once you have those three nuts secure, go ahead and grab that harness. Line that up. Connect that. Bring up the panel. I'm going to go ahead and line this up. Press it, you're going to hear and feel it engage. Now we can go ahead and install our cover here. Install the screw at the base here. And let's go ahead and gently snug this down. Snug that down gently. Install the rubber grommet. Now we can install our door panel. Raise the panel up. We want to hang the door panel on the upper portion of the sill. Before we snap the door completely into position, grab the harness for your window switch. Make sure that is up and clear. Make sure that the door shell is snapped on all the way. You can run your hands around the perimeter. That is all secured. Let's go ahead and install the screw in the upper portion here. Run that all the way in, snug it down. Install the trim panel. It just has some tabs on the back side here. Simply go ahead and line this up. Insert and press in gently. Install the two large screws. Once you get them started, go ahead and snug them down. Grab the pad. This little tab here needs to go into the plastic door panel pocket. There's a little tab or a little opening for this to go into. Then line this up. Snap it down into position. Grab the harness. Get your connectors plugged in. Insert the front portion into the hole in the pocket of the door panel. Push it forward, line it up. It's going to be a series of tabs that line up in the door panel itself. Snap it down. Install the upper sail panel trim. Little blue button here, line it up. And you're all set.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.